What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. We got a big 14-game slate on tap for tonight. It's going to be a good one. I got it broken down for you with my money six. Six of my favorite plays on the board. Some great options at pitcher and hitter. Some great home run upside with some of these plays. So go ahead and drop a like in the video before we get going. Let's try to get over 80 likes in this one. Didn't hit it yesterday, but let's see if we can hit it today. So let's just get into it, though. First up, I'm going to go with CARRASCO. Very good matchup against a depleted Minnesota lineup, seeing as they traded away Brian Dozier and also Eduardo Escobar recently, so their lineup isn't nearly as scary, and Carrasco made some quick work of them last time out. He went 7.1 innings, got 10 Ks, only allowed 4 hits in that one, so a really dominant outing. Good for 38 DraftKings points. I think he's going to have another great outing against them. He has some good BVP with a 31% K rate versus them and 145 plate appearances, so a solid sample. And I just like his odds against his worst lineup, like I said. They're only implied 3.3 runs, and Carrasco has been solid in the other two outings versus Detroit and Texas. So he's carrying some good momentum coming into this game, and I think he's a great shot of getting the win as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first pitcher. And for my second guy, not great options for the SB2s, like not ones that you feel overly confident in, but a value guy that I think can reach some good upside is Chase Anderson. Going against San Diego, we know how bad San Diego can be, especially now that Will Myers is back in the DL, who is really hitting well for them. So it's making our lineup a little bit scarier, but with him out of there, I feel very good about Anderson in this matchup. Another guy with solid BVP, only allowing a 154 batting average to them and 60 plate appearances. So really has their numbers so far. They're only implied 3.5 runs. Anderson hasn't been able to reach great upside, but two solid outings in the last two against the Dodgers and against San Fran, both 18 and 19 DraftKings points. So not bad, but he hasn't had a game over 20 since his little stint right here against Cincinnati, St. Louis, and then against Chicago. So he does have the ability to pitch some good games. I think he can get back towards that more in this game against a much worse lineup than what he's seen recently. And he was very good last year. It could have been a little bit fluky of a season, but he does have that ability deep inside of him, and San Diego can bring the best out of anyone. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my SB2. You got Carrasco and Anderson. Then you got 3,800 remaining per player, so definitely doable to fill this out. And for my first guy, we're going to go with Suarez here at 5,300. I think he could go under the radar because we got games in Coors Field, games in Texas. So people normally like to gravitate to those matchups on the hot, humid conditions. But Suarez has like one of the best matchups across the whole entire slate, just considering like who he's going against and how good he is against the lefties. So Jason Vargas is going to be on the mound. He's been extremely bad against right-handed batters this season, allowing 2.3 home runs per 9 to them. And Suarez has been elite against lefties, has a 326 ISO and a 494 WOBA versus left-handed pitchers. So very, very great splits against them. And there's also going to be 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing to left field, like 60% humidity around there. So the ball is going to carry very well to left field. So I think he has a great opportunity of hitting a home run against Suarez at 5,300. A guy I think that's going to be slept on. But I'm not really sleeping on him just because this matchup is so good. He can reach that upside that we've seen from him recently. That he's been on kind of a quiet tear this season, batting over 300 with 26 home runs. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first hitter. And for my second guy, Justin Upton, I think he could fly under the radar as well, but he has a great matchup, one of the best on the board, going against Jacob Turner, a guy that's just been terrible against right-handed batters in his career, allowing a ton of home runs, a very high average to them. And Upton has some good BVP against him. He's 4 for 12 with 2 home runs against Turner. And also, like I said, Turner really bad against righties, has reverse splits. And Upton has actually been better against right-handed right-handed pitchers with a 213 ISO against them. I believe he batted like second in the lineup yesterday. I'm pretty sure, actually, I have no idea. But Upton, I think he's going to have a good outing here at 4,200. A great opportunity of hitting a home run against Turner. And he's not even really a starter for them. I think he's just like one of those bullpen guys getting a spot start. I think Detroit's bullpen is really bad. So even if Turner isn't able to make it very far, they go to their bullpen, then he's going to be teeing off against them as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. For my third guy, another lefty smasher here, Nick Castellanos at 3,900 going against Andrew Heaney. So on paper, Heaney's actually been pretty solid this year, but he has been really bad in the past, especially against right-handed batters. He allows a lot of home runs to them, good hard contact, and he's allowing some hard hit rates to the right-handed batters with a 42% clip this season. But the home runs have been a little bit down, only 1.4 to them this season, but these right-handed batters still have a good opportunity of doing so. Heaney was killed last game against some righties, allowing a good amount of home runs. So I think in this matchup, Castellanos does have the ability to get to him. Like I said, he's really good against lefties. 245 ISO against them. 437 WOBA against lefties this season. So really good splits. And has that power to do so, especially against a lefty and Andrew Heaney, who has been worse against right-handed batters in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Has some good upside against a matchup in Andrew Heaney where people can kind of overlook him because he's been pretty solid this season. But for my last guy, my value guy, it's going to be AMED Rosario here at 3,000. I just like the upside, considering that he's going to be first in the lineup and has that stolen base ability. Got a stolen base just the other night against Atlanta. And then this matchup against Cincinnati, I believe, honestly, I can't even think of who's pitching in this matchup, but he's 2 for 7 with the stolen base against them. I think it is, who the hell is it? These Cincinnati pitchers all kind of like blend in my head. They're like the same kind of guy. Sal Romano is going to be on the mound. He's 2 for 7 with the stolen base against them. So has that upside to just get on base, get a stolen base, and with them being on the top of the lineup, he can get 5 at-bats like he saw last night. So like he hasn't been hitting that well, but just the opportunity that's been there with the walks and just like getting one hit, getting knocked in the top of the lineup just gives him that upside, plain and simple there. So at 3,000, it's a good value considering the speed and just the ability with him getting on base and getting driven. So at 3,000, like not great crazy upside, but can just return value at his price tag. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy in the money 6. So you got Carrasco, Anderson, Suarez, Rosario, Upton, and Castellanos. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to slap a like on it if you did. Over 80 likes, like I said, if we can hit that, thank you so much. And also slap that subscribe button to get these videos every single day. Hit the bell icon next to it to get alerted when I upload these videos. So good luck tonight, guys, on this 14-game slate. Hope you take home some money, and we'll see you back here again next time.